I have an intimate relationship with my childhood bully's mother and it's effing awesome. I'm 24 and male for context. As a young teen he used to gang up with his friends and bully me for literally no reason. Well, we eventually grew up and school ended, but honestly the bullying still FS with me. About 2 months ago I recognized his mom at a bar. She's one of those young and hot moms and I'm not the shy loser I used to be. She doesn't know who I am or what her son did. She was single and we hit it off and she came to my place that night and I piped her like it was our wedding night. Even years later I effing hate her son so much and dogging his mom has been incredible, and even though I did this initially purely for revenge, she's actually a wonderful person and I want to see where this goes and hopefully at least be able to be civil with him. She told me she has a son about my age early on, which I know obviously, and this week she asked since we've been together for a couple months and are serious if I wanted to meet him this weekend. I said sure. We're having dinner Saturday night and I'm equally excited and nervous. I feel bad that this started as petty revenge because she deserves better than that, but the fact is her son's a effing loser. I grew up, I got in better shape, I have a decent job and make good money while he still lives with his mommy and doesn't work. Well, he's going to be in for a big surprise this weekend. She mentioned he was already uncomfortable that her new boyfriend is his age, but oh man is he in for a world of hurt, especially when I eventually become his stepdad. Move into that house and tell him he needs to either get a job or get out. As his stepdad I won't let him be a burden to his mother anymore, and when he hears how vocal his mom is during sex he's going to want to move out anyway unless he enjoys hearing me breed his mother every night. This weekend is going to be great. I can't wait to see the look on his face. Revenge of yours hit the victim so hard to the point you said maybe I shouldn't have done that. Had a big group of friends from 13 to 18. When we were 17, one of them stole my girlfriend. To be fair, he legitimately knew we were going out. He got her drunk and shagged her at a party. He knew I'd find out. Said to my face he didn't care. Tough shit, mate. It was her fault as well. Of course, she wasn't passed out or anything like that. She'd been leading him on and was sober enough to consent, if drunk enough to get over the social stigma of actually doing it. So from that,
as I come, the train has to come this way. You are not serious right now, Bobby. I could so go, I could go, but I'm not gonna do that because I'm not the Black Lightning McQueen. You know? I ain't gonna trap out dripping seas. I'm looking like cashing out unknown tea.
Point on. Our group of friends just cut this guy out of our circle. We stopped inviting him to stuff. If he tried to hang out, we told him to piss off. Mates that had been friends with him since primary school just ignored him. Initially, I was super proud of this show of solidarity from my brothers. My best mate was actually dating my now ex-girlfriend's best mate, and he split up with her because of her attitude about the whole thing, trying to defend her friend to him, and make him hang out with them as a foursome. So, first summer back from uni, we're all 19 to 20. We see him in a local pub. I don't know what to do, decide to try and be cool about it, and go up to say hi. He tells me to F off. I guess he blames me for all his friends cutting him out of his life. I don't get the chance to explain that I in no way asked them to do that. They just did what they saw as the right thing. 2 weeks later, we're in the same pub, and I see his younger sister. She's 17 now, very, very attractive. I start a conversation with her about her brother, and how I feel bad about what we did. She says that it did really hurt him, but he's got some new friends now, mostly from uni, and is still with my ex, despite a long-distance relationship over the uni semesters. He won't talk to any of us old friends though, which I think is a genuine shame. He's known some of the guys since we were 5. One drink leads to another with this girl, and we end up back at her house. Her parents are away, her brother is staying at my ex's flat. She has her own flat, didn't go to uni, got a
Sense. He might turn left. Oh my goodness.
job, so the house is empty. We end up shagging. Next morning, her bro calls round just as I'm leaving. The look on his face as he works out what's happened. He goes from utter despair to absolutely mental in about half a second. Eventually I just had to leave. His sister finally managed to explain to him that it was nothing to do with revenge or anything, and that I was genuinely sorry for how we treated him. I don't know if she told him the whole conversation we had about how I'd feel bad as I didn't want to upset him anymore, and she convinced me to come back to hers by saying she was her own woman, could make her own decisions, and he wasn't due to be home at any time. If he hadn't randomly turned up, I hope he'd have never known. He still won't accept my Facebook friend request though.
That's the open on my hand. Oh, it's so shit.
You're about to take a picture of me, you'll let me know. I'll do the Facebook thing. Mid-game?
Now we'll do it when you guys are like warming up so I can get nice shots. So.
Thank you.